Welcome to the Nebraska edition of the IDS and IUSTV Breakdown. I'm Sarah Grain, joined by Nolan Blair of IUSTV and Mike Norman of the IDS. Guys, it was a 76-47 victory. What did you guys think overall from this game? Who wants to go first?
You know, at first, this game kind of started out a little sluggish. The energy in the building kind of wasn't there, at least at the levels we've seen it in recent weeks. But, IU just really kind of toughed this one out, and it really started with their defense. Once they started playing very tough defense, it turned into offense, and IU was able to go on 2 or 3 extended runs that really put this game away.
What about you, Nolan? Rapid reaction, what do you think? How do you think the Hoosiers did tonight?
You really love that word, rapid reaction, don't you?
Exciting.
Yeah, I mean, the first half, that was just a tough game for a spectator to watch. Really, both teams just balls on the floor a lot, and there was just a lot of loose balls, and both teams were shooting pretty poor percentages. And even though Nebraska started out shooting 4 for 4, and Nebraska started out great. They started out the way that they wanted the game to start out, slow, and they really had the lead for the first 10 minutes of the game. So Indiana really had to kind of hunker down and get the lead back and play from there and just keep extending it until it got to 20 in the second half.
Definitely, and the one thing that the Hoosiers did really focus on in that first half was defense, creating offensive points from defensive action. So how well did you guys think the Hoosiers executed that tonight?
Well, if you look at the numbers, IU created 10 turnovers in the first half, 15 turnovers for the game. And if I remember correctly, I think they were in double digits points off turnovers, clearly had the advantage there. That's the name of their game. When they're going well, they are creating points off turnovers. They're at least creating opportunities off turnovers. So once they get going with that, you could see that's when their offense really started to kick into gear. And, I would say that they did a good job with that. Nebraska is a tough team to play against. They're a good defensive team. They don't make all the mistakes, but they like to drive. They're a driving team. They like to kick out. Not that many assists from Nebraska on the game, but, I think that is credit to IU's defense and just how well they played as a unit.
Exactly, and they had about 2 assists back-to-back towards the end of the game, so that just shows that they really did struggle with that aspect of their game. Nolan, what did you see out of IU that really stuck out to you tonight?
Well, I think maturity, and that was kind of the theme in the press conference afterwards, is how much this team has matured. And when the game didn't come to them immediately, they took 10 or 15 minutes to kind of almost fill it out and then run away with it. They didn't start to panic and create more turnovers. So really, I did a great job of finding out how they were going to beat Nebraska, and they certainly figured out because they won by 29 points.
Exactly, and it was nice to see IU really pull away with a strong win against a struggling Nebraska team, but they can improve. Tim Miles seems like the guy that really can do it, and I love Tim Miles. He's a great guy. How could you not? He got hit in the face with water, and he just wiped it off like a champ. Incredible. So now let's look towards the game that we are all waiting for, everybody's favorite game in Assembly Hall. Purdue comes into town on Saturday afternoon. I mean, the last game we had against Purdue, IU just destroyed them. What do you guys think is going to happen come Saturday, now that everybody's had a little bit of time to watch that game tape and really digest what happened?
Sometimes a big win like that over a rival can almost hurt a team going forward. You're kind of giving that oversense of overconfidence in that, but I don't think that's going to be the case with IU going into this Purdue game. I think that, they're going to take care of business against Purdue, who just overall is just a young team. They're inexperienced, and, we kind of saw that last time in West Lafayette. I expect the Hoosiers to come out strong and, have a very solid week. Last week IU struggled on the road against Illinois, and there was questions, where's this team's confidence level at? Did they lose their momentum? I think they've gotten back to that with the Ohio State win, and now with Nebraska. It's going to carry over to the weekend.
What do you think, Nolan? What are you expecting?
Yeah, I mean, I expect really more of the same. I mean, A.J. Hammons is a great player, and I think he'll have another good game. But he scored 30 points that last game. I just don't see that happening again when Tom Crean has that much tape to watch of him playing his own team. But I think Indiana will be able to run away with that, especially here in this crowd. This crowd is pumped that Indiana is so much better than Purdue now, and they're gonna really get this team going. And so yeah, I mean, I expect Purdue like the last game, hang around for a bit, and even like tonight. And then Indiana's going to run away with it again. So,
yeah, hopefully fans will be on Qdoba watch, maybe get triple digits. Hey, hasn't happened in a while, but Who said it can't happen in Big Ten season, right?
You know, we like Qdoba watch too. There's nothing wrong with a good Qdoba watch.
Oh, no. It's
free
great.
burritos for everyone.
Exactly. If only we got those free burritos.
Aren't you giving up?
Yeah. Anyway, well, with that, we are going to head out tonight, but don't worry, we will be back on Saturday after that great Purdue matchup. Keep it locked on IUSTV and take a look at the IDS for full men's basketball coverage. For Mike Norman, Nolan Blair, I'm Sarah Green. Thanks for watching.